Cancer, welcome to In Spiritual Journey. We're going to go ahead and get a message for you and see what's going on, okay? So let's just see where your energy's at, the energy around you, and some advice and an outcome for you. So let's go ahead and see what's the energy for Cancer. This is going into December. Let's just see what is going on. And I apologize for my throat. I've had a bit of a cold a little bit, so definitely some throat chakra going on. So let's see. All right, universe, let's bring out the best messages for that Cancer needs to hear at this time. What is going on? All right, we're going to go ahead and get some energy, and then we'll read it. All right. Okay, you could have a Pisces around you. We have the Moon card. Could also have a little bit of trickery or manipulation around you. That little pesky Seven of Swords. All right, so all right, one more. All right, so you do have the Four of Cups. So this is not accepting something, turning your back on something, a missed opportunity. With that, you have the Moon card. So this could be, your intuition, hidden things, or your fears. So your fears or some hidden thing that you aren't sure about, you're a little afraid of, the unknown here. You could be avoiding something or turning your back on something or not willing to take a risk on something here because of this fear or the unknown. Okay? You do have the Ace of Wands, though, so there is some kind of new beginning where you're passionate about, though. But I do feel like you're held back because there has been some trickery around it. So I really feel like you are having this fear because you don't know how something's going to work out. And even though you might have this passion for it, you're afraid that something's going to happen where you're going to be tricked or manipulated. It's not going to go as planned. So you are turning your back on something here. This could be anything. It could be a relationship. It could be a new job you're starting, a project, whatever it is. You do have the Hangman with the Magician, though. So this is looking at things in a different way to bring in your abundance. So trying to figure out another way you can do it that may be a more surefire way to bring this to fruition. So you're looking at all options here. And you do have this Six of Wands. So there is some kind of energy here where there is going to be success, or you want something to be successful. So you're working hard on trying to figure something out. We do have the Justice on the bottom. So this could be karma. This also could be things that are going to be fair. And that's how I feel you want. You want something that's going to be fair, grounded, successful. But you are afraid to take this opportunity here. So yeah, see, the Justice wanted to come out with the Six of Wands. So you're looking for something that's fair, balanced, the karma to go in your favor. So, and then on the bottom is you. So there, you're really feeling empowered, but I do really feel like this fear of the unknown is really stopping you. And it could be stemming from something that didn't work out before. Like the rug was pulled out from you and you just are kind of a little shaky about trusting the unknown here. So let's go ahead and get some clarifying. Let's go ahead and clarify this Four of Cups. See what's this about. A little more detail here. Oh, wow, that one came out quick. Yeah, see? Yeah, there's some kind of manipulation or tricky deceit, lying. So I do feel like somebody maybe pulled a wool over your eyes before and really made you have this distrust because, nobody wants to be manipulated or lied to. So I do really feel like that's what's holding you back. You're kind of turning your back on something, or you're not taking an opportunity that the universe is giving you because of this fear of something happening, something going wrong, being tricked. You do have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom, though, so there is some stability here. It's just that your fear is getting the best of you. Okay, so let's go ahead and see this Moon. This could be a Cancer around you. A Pisces around you, Cancer. So if this is a person, it could be a Pisces. Let's go ahead and see what else is coming up. And you have a Libra. Pisces and Libra. Those are the two. Okay, so this Moon, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So these are planting the seeds, setting our intentions. So I really do feel like some of you might have, with the full moon, that new moon that just was out, set some intentions. And, you know, you want to see them grow. You do want to see it grow, but there's still something holding you back. And I really get that that's fear. And you might be doubting your intuition as well, because maybe you feel like it dealt you wrong. But here's the thing. It wasn't your intuition that steered you in the wrong way. It's your ego. It's your ego, which is the fears and the doubts and the insecurities. And things like that. So it wasn't your intuition. So you have to really be careful. I put out something before about how you can tell the difference between fear, ego, and your intuition. You know, your intuition, you're going to really have this gut feeling that you just know. You just know. You don't have any fear. You don't have any doubts. You just know. But if you're having fears come up or doubts, that is your ego. So there's planting seeds, setting intentions, setting some goals, possibly around this new moon we just had that you did. Or moons in the past. But the thing is, you have to really trust that intuition, and you have to trust the unknown. You know, we're not going to know all the answers here, and you have to face those fears and get past it. Okay, so let's go ahead and see about this new beginning, going towards something you're passionate about. All right, so let's see what this one's bringing up. I mean, you're not going to know unless you try, you know. We can sit in our fears all day and never do anything, but then it's not going to get us anywhere, right? So, yeah, again, we have this Pentacles energy. So this is grounding yourself. So I really feel like you need to get something stable and grounded and move forward with it. You know, take that new step, that new beginning towards that passion that you have. But it has to be grounded, you know. It has to be grounded, and you have to feel stable about it. And that's why you have to really work on those fears, all right? So let's go ahead and see what this trickery, manipulation, lying, cheating, whatever it was here that's showing up. I really feel like there's something that happened in your past and you're still holding on to that a little bit. It still stings a little bit. Yeah, see, and it's really made you feel in this lack. You know, like maybe you don't, like feeling like you don't have what it takes, or you were lacking something and that's why you got tricked, or your intuition failed you, or something like that energy. All right, so let's go ahead and get this Magician. This is all about having all the tools you need to bring in that abundance. So let's see about that. Yeah, see, look. You have all the tools you need to bring in this happiness for yourself, to bring in your abundance, okay? So, you know, you got to trust that. That's where you got to get to, because the fear is holding you back from achieving this. So let's look at this Hangman, which is seeing things, the bigger picture, seeing things in a new perspective, looking at things in a different way. So I do feel like maybe there could be some energy here where you do need to see things in a different way. Definitely trusting yourself and trusting that intuition. Yeah, judgment, yeah. So, you know, this is saying to go within and do a deep dive into what you really feel. What is this hidden fear that you have? What is the reason that you're holding yourself back? You know, and really push yourself to figure that out. Like, was there something from your past, a certain situation, something you were told, just the way you're thinking, you know, how you're criticizing yourself, things like that. Or is it fear that if you get successful, you won't be able to handle it, or it's going to be a lot of work, whatever it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. For some reason, the spirits tell me to look on the bottom. Yeah, see, Page of Swords. So, you know, this is being that inspired with the truth. So there's some kind of truth within you that you need to figure out that's holding you back here. So let's go ahead and see what this Six of Wands is. This victory and success. High Priestess, yeah, again, you know, tapping to your higher self, coming from that higher self, that deep soul, and down within you to follow through with, not letting your ego get in the way of that, okay? Because our ego is a protection mechanism, you know? It only can go by stuff that's happened in the past. So it doesn't know what the future entails. So anything that's happened to you in the past, your ego is going to come in and say, well, I don't know if that's a good idea. Maybe you shouldn't do that. And it's a protection mechanism. So it has its purpose. It's just, it also can block us from changing our lives, to manifest new things, to try new things, put ourselves out there. So, all right. So Justice here. Oh, look at the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, see, it's time for this wheel to turn. If you want things to change, you have to let the wheel turn. And things are going to change in your life. Things are going to fall away. You're going to have different experiences. But that's the only way we can start manifesting and change things, if we let go of old things that aren't serving us and try new things, whether they're scary or not. So this Justice card, yeah, see? There was some kind of toxic energy here. It could have been a pattern of behavior, a thought process that you had. It could be other people. It could be addictions, whatever it is. It's treated you unkindly. And it's created this karma for you. So I do feel like maybe there was some karma around you, a karmic lesson, and you got hurt. And now you're afraid to put yourself out there, or you're doubting your intuition. So, all right. So let's go ahead and see what's on the bottom. Yeah, see? This is a work in progress, you know. That's how we learn lessons. We get ourselves back up and we go again. We try it differently. And that's why you have to allow this change to come in and that wheel of fortune to turn, okay? So let's go ahead and see if there's any people or situation around you involving this. So we got the Four of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So something you are not allowing, you're turning your back on because of some past deceit or trickery or manipulation. Let's see if there's any person or situation coming up with that. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have the Magician. So the Magician, again, is, you know, having the tools we need to bring in our abundance. So I really feel here, you thought you were ready. You thought you had the tools. You were trying to manifest something. This could have been a relationship. For some reason, I'm getting a relationship here. And something happened where you were tricked or lied to or deceived or something, you know? So I'm getting like this might be a different person. You thought that you manifested this great person in your life, and then things were going good, and they could have rejected you. This could also be why this Four of Cups is up. They could have ghosted you. They could have rejected you. They could have moved away, walked away, whatever. Also, this vice versa energy could be they tricked you. Something come along. It was going good for a while. You thought you manifested the person of your dreams, you know, the person that you always wanted. They were perfect. And then all of a sudden, certain side of them come out. You know, they could have been a narcissist. They didn't have to be. They could have just had issues on their own. And they either left you, deceived you, cheated on you, manipulated you. Something happened where they broke your heart, betrayed you. And now you are afraid to put yourself out there. So you just keep resisting and turning your back on things. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and see, because you know this, I can't remember. I think it came out right, but it might have come out sideways. And this Magician, if it comes out reversed or sideways or anything like that, it can have some dark or negative energy as well. It's not all like abundance, you know, because we can attract in negative, dark things too. It's the way we think and what we're putting out there in our vibration. So I really feel like at first it seemed like it was a good thing. Seemed perfect. It seemed like the person of your dreams, whatever. If it was a situation, seemed like it was just right for your life. And then as time went along and things started to evolve and change, the real came out. And then the betrayal and the hurt and all that. So let's go ahead and see about this Moon and the Seven of Pentacles. So, you know, following along with your intuition, trying to face your fears and plant some seeds here. But you don't know how the outcome's going to come. So let's see. It also could be a Pisces, like I said. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now we have the Eight of Swords. So feeling stuck and fenced in. So I feel like you're at this point where, you know, you set your intentions, you set your goals, you trusted your intuition for the time frame. You planted your seeds out there. Like, this is what I want to bring in. This is what I want to manifest. This is what I want to have my life set for. But now it's like you're stuck. You're feeling fenced in. You're stuck. Now you're like kind of like, now what? While you're sitting here waiting for these seeds to grow, to sprout. You're like, well, now what? It's not coming in. I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. So you're feeling fenced in and stuck. So since this could be a situation or person, it could be the situation where you're feeling stuck. You don't know which way to go. And I do kind of feel like that could be also that fear, you know, fear of the unknown. But this also could be, if it's a person, it could be people around you that are you're feeling like you're stuck in. They're keeping you stuck, or like maybe you're having to take care of them, or maybe they're telling you things like, well, you shouldn't do that. That's not going to work. Just stick with your day job or something like that, you know, or don't go looking for other person. Remember what happened before in the past where they broke your heart, you know, stuff like that. So then on the bottom, we have the Knight of Swords. So this is taking action. Quick action to get out of that. So this one, she does have ropes around her hands and blindfold. Usually in some cards, they're like loose. So basically, they can get out of them anytime they want. This is a mental energy where you're feeling like you're trapped or stuck. We're never that stuck or trapped, with our thoughts and stuff. We can get out of it. It's just our fears and our critical thinking and the fear of the unknown, fear of failure, anything like that can keep us stuck. So let's go ahead and see about this King of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands here. So having that stability to start that new beginning on something that we're passionate about, our creativity, our spirituality. Let's see. Six of Pentacles. So here with this King of Pentacles and this Ace of Wands, to start this new beginning towards something that you're passionate about, that you're really inspired about. You need to have this groundedness, this King of Pentacles, this groundedness, this leadership ability, as well as balance. Having things balanced and lined up, okay? Because if something's off balance, it's going to topple over or not work. So there's needing to be grounded and balanced, okay, when you start off. Because if we go into something and we're like, oh, wishy-washy, and we don't know what we want, and we're unhealed, we could lead down that same path again. So this is having that balance and everything. So let's go ahead and see about the Seven of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. So this lack and this manipulation and trickery and all that stuff. Okay, what's this about? This negative energy here, what's this about? Now we have the Knight of Pentacles. So, we're not going to wake up one day and our brain is going to be rewired and we're not going to start thinking negative. We have to take slow baby steps towards it. We have to heal and we have to rewire our brain and things like that to get out of it. It's definitely an outlook of how you think about things, because I'm thinking whatever this situation here where you felt lack because there was some kind of manipulation in your life, or you feel manipulated, where you felt like you didn't have what it takes to pick up on those red flags or pay attention, or you weren't strong enough, or whatever the lack you had was. This is about moving forward in a methodical, slow way, planning things out, okay? And this is also about taking those lessons, learning the lessons from this situation. So you do have that strength and that wisdom to know what to do next time. And then on the bottom, we have the Temperance. Again, about that balance. This is also the time frame right now. We're in Sagittarius season. So I really feel like the universe is also telling you, it's time to start taking action and get rid of this energy. The past is the past. We can't change it, but we can't drag it along with us as well. All right, so let's get this Ten of Cups and this Magician. Very nice setting there. So I feel like, up at the top when we had this Magician, and it could have been a relationship where it was more dark energy here. Because, there are people that are, light workers, and there are people that are dark workers. They work more to put down things, to make things fail. They're unhealed, all that negative energy. So this one I feel like is more the light, like you want to attract it in. It's the, the abundance, the wealth, the love, the good relationship, because we have it paired with the Ten of Cups as well. So this is bliss, emotional fulfillment, right? So let's go ahead and see what's coming up with this. Yeah. See, but to bring this new in, we have to walk away from all the old that disappointed us, that didn't work for us, that held us back. We have to walk away from it. We have to walk away from those disappointments and let them fall away. We can't drag them with us, because it's going to block this coming in, this bliss, this emotional fulfillment, this abundance. If we're dragging the past negative energy with us, it's just going to put like a dark cloud over it and not bring it in. All right. So, and then on the bottom, we have the Three of Wands. Yep. See, he's sitting there waiting for his ships to come in. So and it looks like the same energy here. He's walking away from all this disappointment, and now he's waiting for this abundance to come in. I love that. All right, so let's go ahead and see about the Hangman and the Judgment. So, taking a deep dive in, looking to see why you were staying stuck on a situation that didn't serve you well, and it's keeping you blocked from your happiness, your abundance, and, seeing it from a different perspective, and looking at it a new way, taking it as a lesson, and then you grew stronger from it, seeing different points of view, different things like that. Let's see. Yeah, Queen of Cups, see? So the Queen of Cups always reminds me of Cancer. It's somebody that's very sensitive, very compassionate, very intuitive, comes from an open heart, spreads love out to everyone. So I feel like, that's where you got to come from. You can't let this close off your heart. You got to have that open heart. You got to be forgiving of things that have happened. Again, I always say that doesn't mean you condone it or you go back. You just forgive it so you're not keeping that poison within you, okay? Then you can come from this place where you can be on a more positive vibration and move forward, okay? And then on the bottom, we have the Knight of Cups. Look at those 2 cups, yes. See, going towards your emotional fulfillment. This is somebody that wears their heart on their sleeve. They see the beauty in all the world, So that's a good way to be. Vulnerability is not a weakness. So let's go ahead and get this High Priestess with the 6 of Wands. So, once you raise your vibration, you trust what your soul is telling you, that intuition, that's the soul's message, and you go towards your victory and success here. 5 of Swords, yeah. And, please know that you are going to have conflict. Some people don't want to see you happy. They don't like to see you successful. It makes them feel more like a failure. So just be careful with that. Know that you are going to confront negative, critical people along the way. You just got to have those healthy boundaries, okay? Don't take it personal and keep moving forward. You are going to experience challenges. To get to this victory and success is not smooth sailing. You do have challenges along the way, all right? So let's go ahead and get this Justice and this Devil. The Star. So this could be Aquarius. This is one of my favorite cards. Justice, the Devil, and the Star. 3 major arcana. So, this is about karmic lessons. This is about the balanced scales. This is about toxic negative energy, whether it's within you or around you. And this is the Star. This is healing. This is dreams coming true. So, and I feel like with this too, this placement here, if you did have a person in your life in the past that you thought was too good to be true, and then they ended up manipulating you, bringing in darkness, making you feel bad about yourself, whatever it was, and now you are afraid to put yourself out there again, you're afraid it's going to happen again. What this is saying is, they are going to have their karmic lesson, and you might not see it. It might be a total different way, but the universe will take care of that. That's how the law of attraction, law of karma and things work. The universe, that's why that's saying, so what we sow, what we reap. If you put negative energy out there on other people or mess with their free will and things like that, karma will come around. We don't know when or what's going to happen, but it's going to be a way to affect that person on a same vibration that you got hurt. So let the universe take care of that. You just do your healing and start planning on your dreams again, okay? And you let the universe take care of that situation or that person that hurt you, okay? And if you have any critical negative talk or behavior, patterns of behavior that don't work, or fears or anything like that, addictions, anything like that, it's time to balance those scales and take that away from you so you can bring in that abundance. All right. So the bottom, we have the Ace of Wands again. Yeah, see, you got to clear all this energy out so you can start this new beginning towards what you're passionate about, your creativity, so you can bring something to your purpose here. This is also about spirituality. It could also be about a very passionate relationship. So whatever it is you're going to be manifesting in, it's time to let go of all that energy, okay? All right, so that's what the advice for the universe is. And look at this on the bottom. I got to show you this. There you are, all empowered. Standing strong, just waiting in the wings. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and see what the outcome would be if you should take this advice that the universe is offering you. Let's see. 8 of Pentacles. So the outcome is, you might get some knowledge and some wisdom from a work situation, or maybe take some classes here. There will require some work. You don't get anything for free, pretty much. You got to work for things to bring things to abundance. People kind of think you just envision it and set your intentions and it's going to drop in your lap. That's not how it works. You do have to do some work. So this could be at a place of work or maybe a class that you're learning, but there's going to be some kind of work involved here that you're going to be doing. I feel for some of you, you might be switching jobs. Some of you might also be taking some classes or going back to college. We also have the Queen of Wands. This could be an Aries coming in for you, but this is gaining that confidence and knowing what you want and not letting anybody stop you anymore. Strong and confident. I really feel like, too, this work situation or this class or whatever you take, it's going to boost your confidence as well. Give you, you know, more knowledge on the area you want to go towards. You might even meet a relationship. Okay, this is about conflict again. This is inner conflict. So, you know, just check yourself because, you know, sometimes it can get overwhelming and we can start letting that negative pattern of belief system come in and start pecking at us like this crow. But, you know, make sure you become more aware of it so it doesn't self-sabotage you, okay? This also could be outer conflict from other people. Yeah, Queen of Swords. So, see, this is cutting through masks, seeing things for us what they are, standing strong in your beliefs, and the Hermit. Okay, so you could have a Virgo coming in as well. That could be your next person coming in. That's more of this energy, this abundant happiness energy. Oops, I dropped my Magician. So I do feel like some of you might be meeting a Virgo here. Once you walk away from this past disappointment and things like that. So I do feel like you might be meeting a Virgo, okay? Ten of Swords, yeah. Again, this is that betrayal. So don't always have it in the back of your mind that you're going to be betrayed or hurt. If you start thinking that way all the time, that's what you're going to attract in, okay? You got to let that go, all right? Because, you know, abundance, I mean, law of attraction works in both ways. We can put out good things that are going to attract to us, or we can put out negative things like, oh, I know somebody's going to cheat on me or something. Well, the universe is going to hand you somebody to cheat on you. So you got to be careful what you're putting out there. Really, you do. All right? All right, now we have the Five of Cups. Yeah, because that's disappointment again. This is also, you know, make sure you practice gratitude. Don't look at the things that have negative that have happened or the things you have lost. Look at more of what you have gained, and take those things that have moved out of your life as blessings, okay? You might not even know the reason why, but it could be a blessing, okay? Definitely a blessing. All right, so now we have the Two of Wands. So I do feel like you're going to have to make a tough decision here, Cancer, and it's how you want to move forward, okay? You know, because if you keep holding on to the things that have happened to you in the past and always afraid that it's going to happen again, it's going to keep you stuck like this Eight of Swords. So it's up to you. If you want to move forward, we're getting ready to start a new year. It's a good way to get out of that pattern of thinking of like something's going to happen, okay? Because what you're putting out there is going to keep happening. You got to get off this wheel and start a new cycle here. All right, Cancer? So that is your message. So let's just look at one more on the bottom. Yeah, Seven of Cups. You have a lot of opportunities and choices here. But, you know, just don't keep yourself confused about it. You got to have a clear mind and think positive and raise your vibration and let the past go. All right? So that's your message, Cancer. Thanks for watching. Take care.